And hello everyone, welcome to my ninth competitive tournament. It looks like one person just joined us actually, so we do have 8 people. We could do a double elimination, it's totally optional, but I think a round robin still better suits 8 people, so we'll get started with a round robin. Just get into commentator talks and set up the names. It looks like we'll actually have Chernobyl against Info to start us off. And I believe Venator will be joining me soon. I'll just invite him to speak if it'll let me. There we go.
Hello.
Welcome, Venator.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah,
I
how's it
haven't
going?
commentated. Yeah, I haven't commentated on somebody else's event in a very long time,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels a little bit weird. But I had to return the favor because you recently you have been helping me a lot with commentary on my own events, and probably it's going to happen tomorrow as well if you're going to be willing to do so.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I thought it would be nice to have two commentators.
Nice. Yeah, appreciate it. And I'm always happy to help. Chernobyl against Info to start off this round robin. We did get one person joining us last minute, but it's still 8 people, so I think round robin works perfectly fine, especially with how I run them.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a good idea, and you're running it by points, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I have to say, although I'm obviously biased towards this system with the points, I just have to say, like, as a competitor and not as an organizer, it just feels a lot more comfortable or welcoming to know that I don't have to win every fight, that every flag that I score counts,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can even get to a top 3 position, especially now with the new ranking system through these points. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, it rewards good performances and encourages you to not give away flags just for the sake of it, so I really like it as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Okay, Cherno is here, just waiting on info. We'll give info a little bit longer, and if not, we'll just move on to the next fight and come back. Just for efficiency's sake.
It's also the idea that as soon as you don't have any chance to win the tournament, some people just, I don't know, just they kind of throw their fights away. Like they just fight without any motivation, or they try
Mm-hmm.
some characters that they've never played before, and some that kind of influences how things go, because at the same time there are other people in the competition who are still competing for the number one position or the top spot, so it
Mm-hmm.
kind of influences a bit. But when you know that each flag that you score is going to matter, and especially now with the system with the top three, it will be motivating to fight until the end, until the
Definitely.
last fight.
Yeah. So I don't think info's with us right away. I'll see if V and Mike are here.
V, I don't think I've seen this name before.
Yeah, he's participated in a couple tournaments of mine. I forget who
Hmm.
exactly he mains, but still glad to have him aboard.
I see. Good lineup nonetheless.
Yeah.
For today, we got a little bit of everything. We have some veterans, we have some new players, we have some prospects coming
Oh,
in.
info says she was in the shitter. Okay, yeah, you can just join info. Sorry, sure, no, I kicked you literally right when that was sent. You can rejoin. We'll do your fight. It looks like V and Mike aren't quite ready to go either. Oh no, Mike's here. Excellent. I don't know about V, but we'll see.
I'll join as well.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, sorry. Okay, V just tried to join. Sorry for the confusion. We're going back to the schedule, V. We'll let you in right after this fight.
It's 7 flags, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh, Chernobyl rejoining? Oh no, I think the notification just came late. Okay. Oh, and info left. Okay, info here now. Make sure info has keyword. And let's get started. And of course, this is round robin. It's one round, guys, so don't give that round away. Give it your best shot. Cherno on the left, info on the right. All right, there, you've got it now, Cherno. Excellent. I expect Jan from Chernobyl, but he can use a lot of characters. Marie Mir, okay.
Interesting. Cherno's playing a good Marta, so I assume that he can play Marie as well to an extent. And yeah, I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it puts a little pressure on info as well to perform well, just because she is known for maining Marie.
Yeah. Oh, first one for info. Yeah, it's also because sometimes when you know that you need to fight adversity, you fight better. But when you fight somebody that is like a character that is equal or considered to be weaker, it puts a little bit more pressure on your shoulders.
The info's doing great so far. Like the dashing, Brzozowski used to do that a lot back in the day. Back when Marie was quite the menace, I have to say.
Yeah. Oh, again the dash. And third for info. Reno needs to be careful here. He needs a couple of flags. He can't start the competition with a low number.
Yeah, he might regret not picking Isabella or Jan or one of those characters he can play. And Info knows all about it. The hand protection saved Info briefly, but then she got hit twice. Oof.
Yeah, I know that recently there have been a lot of talks about how Marie's weak and she's the weakest of the roster, and I'm not saying that is not true to an extent, but you're not fighting only the character, you're fighting the player as well. And I noticed that recently we had a lot of surprises with Marie fighting. For example, yesterday Turk versus Eve. And Eve using Barabash, which is considered to be Marie's biggest counter, so gotta take the player into account as well.
Yeah, Info's using really good distance management and footsies, and I think Cherno, just not being familiar with Marie, is falling victim to a lot of these easy whips.
Double. Same attack.
Yeah. Cherno trying to do some dashes as well. That cut was a little too short range, but I see what he was trying to do. Nice hit. Turk says we're bringing back Marie. Yeah, I'm glad to see it, regardless of her current state. I commend both of you for putting in the time and energy needed to make her viable.
Yeah, the most effective style that you can employ with a character that is good at range management is the in and out type of style. That's exactly how you need to play Marie. It's not easy, but 62.
Yeah, and I think that's why Oak does pretty well with her too. It's because the game plan is sort of the same, you're just stabbing a lot, you're not cutting.
Yeah. Laszlo's kind of on the same boat. He's like an in and out type of character.
Yeah.
Probably translates well. Double lunge and it ends right here, 7-2. Impressive start here for Info. Fought under a little bit of pressure, as I said, against a good player
Mm-hmm.
who picked Marie. And Marie mirrors can sometimes get, I wouldn't say messy, but you know, sometimes she hits, sometimes she doesn't. Then you're in a good position, then you're in a bad position. It's kind of weird sometimes.
Okay, V against Mike now. This is a fight I'm really interested to see. And Venator, I
Mhm.
am afraid to say you have a tough fight in this round to start off. You're fighting Oak for the last
Yeah,
fight this round.
I fought him in the first round yesterday as well,
Yeah,
and it was very close.
yeah. And I'm gonna be fighting Turk, and I'm gonna take him seriously. I saw what he did to Eve yesterday. That's what inspired the shield pick. But I have to say, even though Marina is so tough for Marie, Turk still put up a surprising fight there. He was landing some grabs and stuff. So
Subu,
still
please
gotta
no
give him
shield.
credit. Be nice to me. I mean, I don't think there's any nice picks here. Barra's not particularly nice for Marie either, but we'll see what happens.
Please, man. Yeah, well, I actually Turk actually did well against your Marina yesterday. He scored 4 or 5 flags, I think, with the dashes, with the pushes, with the grabs. So I think there are ways
Hmm.
to win, but it's definitely not going to be easy.
Okay, I think they're both controller players. I know Mike is. Okay, V on the left, Mike on the right. All right, beautiful. Looks like it's been smooth for the fighters so far. Okay, V's using Alex. I'm not surprised by Marina from Mike. Mike likes the shield characters.
I think Alex is a good pick against Marina. Not necessarily a hard counter, but one of the characters that usually does well against her.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why he has some nice angles. Like, and Kubel has said this before, Alex's design is built around moving around and finding angles against people. So it's not super surprising that Marina can be opened up by him.
Yeah.
And Alex just has raw power in general too. Marina doesn't like it when a character's able to cause some chaos, push her, these sorts of things, and land some powerful cuts. The shield is an advantage, but
Oh, nice.
if she's trading blows with you, she'll tend to lose.
Goes on the leg from close distance and lands. 3 now.
Or,
Oh, beautiful side step.
yeah, interesting death animation there, but I have to say V is playing this in quite a textbook manner. I don't see any major flaws. Mike's got to change something here.
Um, V is it a gentleman or a lady?
I believe it's a gentleman.
Okay. Yeah, V is playing this, as you said, quite textbook. So
Yeah.
just keeping the range, not attacking all the time, not panicking. Just think Mike needs to select maybe a different punish after that push.
Mm-hmm.
It's not working well.
Yeah, he's playing Mike. That is, he's playing very linearly, and I wonder if that's where he's falling into some of these traps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect counter.
Yeah, and a little dash to the left opened the mic up. Particularly because Mike threw a cut there. Nice.
Nice.
Zabrać mi to stąd!
Mike scores another flag. And before you go down, if you go down, you need to try to score as many as you can.
Yeah, nice. Mike is showing some aggression at least, so that's good. Trying to take some initiative back.
Yeah, I think the moment Mike started using the sword more, he got a little bit more success.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like we were saying, like, Alex is a master of just opening you up if you try to turtle. So you've got to find ways to interrupt him. And now it's actually not a bad performance for Mike, even if he hypothetically lost here. He loses here, but that was still good. 5 flags for him.
Yeah, a lot better than losing at 2.
Alright, Turk, you're up against me now.
It's gonna be a fun fight.
And Turk's a keyboard player, if I recall correctly. And you're on the left side, British Turk. I'll be quiet for this one, most likely.
Yeah, I'll take over from here. Turk and Subu fighting again after yesterday's clash in Tao's tournament. Subu was victorious, but it wasn't an easy win. Subu going back to his main. Bara not taking any chances here. Marina. Cautious approach there from Subu again. Turk is just waiting for the right opportunity to catch Subu coming in, but that chop, it just that's actually a very experienced type of gameplay there, having some lags. It's spiking hard, but from what I can see, Subu has taken control here. Is 3 flags in a row. 4 now. I'm watching on my phone. Like it's 5-0 now for Subu. Turk hasn't found an opportunity to... Oh, there it is. His first kill. And spikes are gone. Oh, 2-piece combo there. Subu has been great with Bara recently, and I think it's a character that kind of fits his style. Even a lot more than Alexandra, I would say. And that's why Subu is right now on the top of the leaderboard. He's the #1 ranked. and he has a chance to extend his lead here today. Win. There we go, 7-1.
Right, GG.
Congratulations. Valiant effort there from Turk, but unfortunately wasn't able to stop Subu from getting the win.
All right, Venator against Oak now.
Yeah.
Oak is on the
I'm
left.
on right, yeah.
GG, that was bullying, sir. All right, Oak here, beautiful. And Oak, don't leave after you're done because you'll be fighting me right after. So some tough fights for Oak here as well. The feeling of bad luck is probably mutual in that sense among both of them. Okay, Oak left, Venator right. See who Venator picks. Jan is a very smart pick. It's not a secret at this point that this is the matchup that Oak hates the most.
Yeah, but it's not really a counter pick. I actually meant playing Jan regardless of
Okay,
his pick.
fair enough. Yeah, he's a good character for any matchup, so. And and everyone knows Venator's like second main is probably Jan, so.
Yeah. I wouldn't call him a main, but he's probably my second most played character after
Yeah.
Isabel.
Ooh, Oak's looking for those hand snipes there, but nice chop from Venator. The chop for Jan is a little bit underrated because he's got corkscrew and stabs as well. But it's basically the same move that Bara has, so it's also a nice move in his arsenal, especially for anti-rapier work. Ooh, I think a corkscrew was attempted there, but got interrupted. There is definitely an art to landing that against someone like Oak. He's very aware of the move and how to block it. Gotta slip it in at just the right moment, but he is respecting it. Good stab in the body, yeah. And then the follow-up. Quart attempts a beautiful counter. Trying to circle Venator like a vulture here. He really wants that kill shot, you can just tell. But he's taking his time all the same. He's not rushing it, waiting for a whiff like that, or some sort of mistake, and then capitalizing on it. And the reason Venator's throwing so many preemptive attacks is because he doesn't want Laszlo to get close. If he doesn't present any threat at all, Oak will just walk all over him, so... While Jan definitely has some advantages here, that is the struggle that Jan can have. The fact that he doesn't necessarily want to mix it up with Laszlo. But he does have some cuts. That was a nicely timed corkscrew. He does have some cuts as well. He is a saver after all, so... Sometimes Laszlo can be caught off guard, especially by the reach of some of these cuts. But Venator's placing these stabs perfectly, making it 4-4. good adjustments from Venator. Definitely getting the timing down now, and that's why these fights are going through. This fight is like watching a finals match. Yeah, it could easily be a finals match. It's very close. Sometimes it's nice to start with a bang like that. For the competitors, it is more pressure though. Quart attempt there. That might have landed actually if Oak wasn't further back. And Venator follows up with some cuts there, which was really smart on his part. The fact that Jan can mix it up is really what makes his tool set so powerful. It's just a constant reach disadvantage that Oak has to work his way around. But Laszlo does have some powerful cuts. If he finds an opening, Jan can easily find himself in trouble. Corkscrew, I can see Venator's looking for an angle to land it. The stab is back wide just in time.
Yeah, there are a couple of blind spots there that you can hit. Not easy though, but
yeah, Oak is trying to claim some space for himself there instead of letting Jan claim it. That's actually why Oak likes using Laszlo against rapiers. Laszlo is pretty good at that type of thing. Nice beat of the corkscrew there. It is beatable actually. It's just tougher to beat down in my experience. In fact, even there you saw it wasn't knocked that far off its trajectory. It can be used sometimes as a covered thrust actually if you use it right, the corkscrew. Oak with some mix-ups there, combos. Venator with corkscrew, and there's a little blade beat slash block stun there, and Venator got caught. Now Oak is making some adjustments here. And I bet this will come down to the last flag. Definitely Venator doesn't want Oak to score any more points if he can help it. Because down the road, that 1 point could make all the difference. And if you think about it, if Oak hypothetically lost 6-7, it's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. He didn't get the max points, but he almost got the max points, so then if Venator were to go and perform badly in a fight, that 6 points could be very, very helpful. But there's a corkscrew, nicely set up from Venator. He did take a hit, but it wasn't enough.
Good fight.
And Oak doesn't get much of a chance to breathe here. He gets to fight me now. I assume you're ready to go, low Oak? Yes, I'm on the left side. Oak, you're on the right. Okay. I'm actually gonna go bar bash. Just a fun, traditional saber fight. Let's see what happens. Good luck.
Oh, nice. Second flag here, taken by Oak. It was an interesting matchup. They're both really fast. I would say historically, Ara does a little bit better here. But Oak is very good at... Oh, nice one. Goes for the leg. Perfect. Oak is very good at sniping your arm when you're trying to attack. You're trying to cut. Three. Oh, nice one. The back Y. After a block. 3-2. Oh, nice one. Goes low. It's always a risky move, but sometimes it ducks right in time under the opponent's 4-3 now. Under the opponent's blade. Double. Oh, nice forward cut there. Subu's throwing that cut every now and then, that forward cut, and it actually catches people with it. It's fast enough and it has a deceptive range. Oh, goes for the leg and he actually gets it. Nice high-low there from Subu. 5-4. Close fight. Tried a lunge there, but Subu punished it instantly. 6-4, and Subu needs only one more to finish this here. Oh, and again that counter forward cut lands. 7-4. Subu wins.
GG.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that last flag there, I wanted to get close like I was gonna grab and then back out and then cut his head. So glad that worked out.
All right. I think I'm next, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you are actually against Cherno.
Yep.
Yeah, and Turk not happy about the prospects of fighting Mike, which is understandable, Mike being a Marina player, but I think Turk knows some of the things he needs to do, so I'm really interested to see what he pulls off. The biggest problem that Marie has is just that there's not any room for error. If the point is knocked offline for any reason, the Marina just closes in and gets a kill. And actually,
Marie? Okay.
interesting. Marina's long guard works against thrusts, but Kobold made it so that it doesn't have like the full long guard effect because it does have that larger area it can block with, and she can't move as fast when using the guard. Her moves are limited, so you don't see long guard from Marina very often. I think it's useful for some situations, but in general, she's more so just relying on the passive protection of her shield. Anyway, focusing on this particular fight. Venator with Laszlo, and he has a game plan against Rapiers with Laszlo. Cuts there. You don't see that very often, but it worked out here. And you can see why Marie's cuts. They can stun you, but unless they hit the head, they're typically not. that powerful. Although she does have a few leg cuts that can disable your movement some. Gotta say, Cherno doing well with Marie so far. But then Venator with one of those trademark lunges. I guess what Chernobyl's doing is he's trying to see what Marie can actually do and just experiment a little bit.
Venator panicking. Know about that.
Nice. Yeah, a little bit of an overcommitment by Cherno, I would say. Laszlo eats those types of moves for breakfast, and you can see there, like, even some of those slow moves, they have a parrying motion. So, and a lot of Sabers have that. That's kind of their game plan, is to parry riposte a lot. So, yeah, Venator takes this one quite handily. He's a pretty good Laszlo player, especially when it comes to
GG.
fighting rapiers.
GG. He had a good start there with some side steps and some interruptions, but then just kind of went downhill.
Sticky notes so he knows which is grab, which is push, Turk says. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm not really a fan of the keyboard controls personally, but I know Oak swears by a keyboard. Okay, Mike, we already got Turk here, so just ping you. And then we got Info against V. And there is a road construction happening just outside, so apologies if you can hear that, but my mic shouldn't be that sensitive, so I think it's okay. But let me know if you can. Alright, you're both
Mike,
here.
Turk.
Yeah, Mike on the left, Turk on the right. All good. Yeah, I think they just picked the wrong side. Yeah, expected pick there. Yeah, I think Turk, especially given what he was able to pull off against me, he's got some ideas. And Mike's game plan is simple. Displace the rapier, claim space, get in, get a kill. And Turk needs to do what he can to prevent that and keep distance. Or find opportunities to land some grabs. Because keeping distance for too long might actually play into Marina's hands. Got pinged, but I'll check that out after. Bit of double lunge attempted. I don't think that works very well against Marina. That's a third flag. And I think the reason it doesn't is because usually, even if the blade displaces the double lunge a bit, sometimes you get that grazing damage. But with the shield, it's just it's much of a larger object, so often you're not getting the graze that you're hoping for.
And not a good start here for Turk. Trying different things, but Mike is just keeping it simple.
Yeah. That's what you should do. Push attempt actually from Mike. A little bit
The leg.
risky. Yeah, I like what Turk has done here. It's just, is he able to convert it or not? Actually, yeah, we just saw it there. Marina has that forward X and forward Y, and she can step pretty far with that.
Yeah, that's actually good. Her forward attacks are actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's tough to finish it off, but I like,
Just continue
yeah.
doing until he
Oh, he
reaches her
gets
again. Yeah.
That's funny.
He went full circle until he reached her again
Yeah.
with the attack.
Oh, yeah, the shield actually blocked one of them, but the stun was still too long. But now too far. Keeps going. Mike is maybe a little unsure of how to punish it. There are ways, but I don't want to tell him. Of course. I think it's kind of self-evident, yeah. Just go in. That's what he does. He knows how to deal with Marie. I like that Turk is being creative a little bit with some of these low cuts, unconventional moves, side steps, but it's, you can see how tough this matchup is.
Yeah, throwing the kitchen sink there, but it's not working. Fortunately.
Yeah.
7-2 for Mike. Mike, another good performance. Lost the first match, but still scored 5. Then we get Info, who also had a very good start. Fighting V. So Info and V actually won their first matches. And one of them is going to win again and put them in a very good spot. Going into the third round.
Okay, V is here. Okay, names are set. Info is keyboard. Is he main? I'm not gonna, yeah. Now you see. Yeah, Alexander.
Info going Marie. And V going Alex. Looks like V is gonna play Alex. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, and Alex is make no mistake, a tough character, so I think it's a good choice.
Yeah, that's a good move to use against Marie. A long guard that travels a lot of distance. But Info knows the matchup here and will try to attack that body. And getting close to her is not going to be easy.
Yeah, especially if Info mixes it up. I like that V's not rushing it too much, because it's very easy to run on that point by mistake, just like what happened there. Although there's a slight hit, it looks like. To the left arm. Goes low.
Oh, nice. Great pressure.
Stab to the arm there. Oh.
A lot of Maries today.
Yeah. Yeah, there's at least, actually there's 3 of them, you're right, because Cherno's playing too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, some lag, I think.
So V, let's just back away when we unpause, and then just let Info signal when she's good to go. Okay, gonna unpause right now, just back away. And info will just signal if long guard or something. Uh, okay, excellent. Yeah, one thing with this map actually is you can only back up so much. Info's still kind of in the corner, but nice triangle. Stab to the body. No kill. Something that Alex does have going for him, despite being exposed to the body, is that left hand has more HP than his body, and he's holding it in front of his body. So sometimes a thrust that would otherwise hit his like stomach or his chest, it might actually hit the hand. And the game doesn't transfer damage through body parts to my knowledge, at least if a move isn't bugged. So in some ways it can be like he has a shield there. Although it does damage and stun him, so it's definitely not ideal. But it can make the difference between being killed and surviving a hit.
I think V is showing some really good fundamentals with the game. Keeping distance, not attacking out of measure.
Yeah, I mean,
defending, attacking.
Yeah. Even the jump made sense, to be honest. I mean, info backed away from it.
It
It
did.
could have been
It did,
punished, but
yeah.
it made sense, especially in this matchup. And there is, I think, a time when, you know, the jump would mess Murray up pretty good. Oh, to the
Nice.
body.
A good one from info again.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, I was gonna say not looking so bad for info, but there's that cut to the head, and that's the danger of cutting low. With a lot of characters, but Marie especially, is that trading, especially if someone like Alex, is pretty difficult. Alex aims a lot of cuts at the head. But actually,
nice
there.
cuts at the head.
Yeah.
Big counter there, and info is still in the fight, although she has been playing catch up from the beginning.
Triangle goes low, nice dodge, but yeah, the pressure was on Marie there. Tough to back away when Alex is just marching forward like that.
6-4. And V would get his second win here.
Double lunge.
One more flag.
Ooh. That could have been bad for Marie, but V wasn't ready and he got stunned, so. Good from info though. You gotta take risks, I think, at this point. Not too many, of course. You don't want to throw this away, but you gotta capitalize on a clear opportunity when it's there. And yeah, there's a hit to that left arm.
Yeah. Oh, perfectly placed. 7-5. Good fight. But V had the advantage pretty much the whole fight, although info scored some nice flags in some moments where it looked like she would lose it. All right. Round 2 is over, moving into round 3.
Oak versus Mike, which I'm sure will be quite interesting.
Yeah, I think it will be quite interesting. As Marina is not actually an easy fight for Laszlo, although he has some key attacks that he can land against her. But the way Mike plays her, it's not easy at all.
Yeah. Then Turk against Info, so a rapier fight, most likely. Chernobyl against V, and then we will be fighting to end off round 3. Yeah, Oak on the left, Mike on the right. Let me just double check that he's in here. Okay, I think he disconnected or something, but Mike's back. Excellent. Go ahead and select the right side, Mike. Yeah. Push attempt. Doesn't land. Good movement from Mike, but gets tagged there. Maybe a little overzealous with those attacks.
Oh, putting attacks between him and Marina.
Yeah. He's trying to claim space, but he's also clearly trying to snipe the sword hand. So I like that he's doing that. Ooh. Oak narrowly counters that move. That dash thrust is actually... It's tough to block straight on. You kind of have to unlearn how you block it compared to some other thrusts. You really have to beat it down or dodge it to ensure you're not hit. Long guard's a little, it's kind of like the double lunge in that sense. It's a little shaky if you're too close because it goes straight to your head.
Not a good start here for Mike, and although he got the kill now with the push, I was about to say that I'm not sure if pushing strategy with Marina is always the best thing to do, because characters can push you from further away.
Yeah. And the other thing is Marina does not have a grab, and if somebody times the grab has priority over the push. That's why whenever you play survival, if you're going for pushes against characters you have a grab,
yeah, the character's
they
gonna
just
grab
you, yeah, because they read your input.
A 5 skull AI also, if you're trying to do like a 2-piece combo, like the first attack goes to a block and then you're hoping to land the second one, they will grab you mid combo.
Yeah. Oak takes it. That was fast.
Oh, nice retreat. 7-2, yeah. Well played there from Oak. Mike a little bit too reckless, I think, in this fight. Just went berserk there. And Lazo's just not a character that you want to go berserk on, because he has good close range cuts, very fast, very powerful, and his retreat attacks are also really good, especially the back Y. So if you're getting close with him, you need to be sure that you can handle those exchanges. I don't know, I'm thinking about the Bada or about a Getty, you know, somebody that can do that. But otherwise, yeah, it's not working well.
Okay, Turk
I'll be right
against
back.
Info. Yeah, no problem. After that, it'll be Chernobyl against V. Okay, Turk will be on the left. And yeah, I suspect a Marie mirror. They're both convinced that they'll lose. Some reverse psychology. This is what Info does a lot of, actually, I've noticed. She'll say she's bad with Saber, or that she's gonna lose, or something to that effect, and then she'll perform really well. She did that in the recent Saber tournament. Didn't manage to win it, but still got very far. And actually, not a common sight. Info got tired with Marie, but still managed to get some stamina back. Went for the dash. An underrated move for Marie, but it is a very effective attack. Going for cuts there, but you generally don't want to be cutting into stabs against a rapier like that. Point was offline, so I just made it easy for Turk to move in and land a stab. Turk really wants that leg thrust, which is a bit niche, but it can work. Okay, looks like Info's getting a spike again. Hopefully, whatever's on her end will get better, but these things happen, so you guys know the drill. Just back off, long guard when you're ready to go. Info will probably test it first. Yeah, and that's the trouble. Sometimes if you're getting spikes, it seems to be getting better, but then it gets worse out of nowhere. So it can be a little inconsistent. Just long guard when you're ready, Info. Testing some attacks. That looks like a long guard flick. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we're good to go. There's a double lunge. When landed perfectly, that move can still kill in one hit.
Yeah, in that. Work on the left, Info on the right. Marie mirror. I wonder why Kubel did not add the mask for Marie as a skin.
Hmm.
Because he added some of the other mods. He added them as skins for characters.
Nice.
Or one.
Going low.
Oh, goes for the leg.
Nice stab to the body.
Oh, perfect.
To the face.
Oh.
Perfect.
Perfect. Solid gameplay from British Turk here.
Yeah. Info just messing up slightly on the distance management, and that's all it takes to fall for those stabs. Double lunge.
Much. Oh, he's a little bit tired.
Yeah. Not a common sight, but it's a bit more likely, I think, in the rapier fights, because so much can happen, and yet both fighters don't die.
A double lunge being janky again.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate timing, but I don't think that's gonna land, so
No,
you know
I
the
don't
drill.
think so either.
Yeah. Alright, that's good. Info's good to go. Just a quick spike there, it looks like.
Nice. Yeah, very solid gameplay here from Turk. Played this match perfectly.
Yeah, a lot of dominant performances this round robin, which actually means, I mean, if this trend continues, uh, it might be very up in the air as to who wins. Chernobyl against V. Oh yeah, Racer is asking about Shiv after the tourney. I might be down for that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Chernobyl, you're on the left. V, you're on the right. If anyone else on the server is interested, feel free to join up after the tournament. Yeah, on the right, V. Alex, not surprising there, and actually Marie's not surprising either, given the trend this time around.
V did well against Info.
Hmm.
Info's Marie, but did lose a couple of flags in between.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chernobyl,
risky move there from Cherno.
yeah. He's trying to play a tight game there, though he did dash in to try and finish it. Nice.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, Alex was limping and his head moved right into the point. Yeah, this is a different Marie style, I would say, from some of the others we're seeing. Grab, nice.
Oh, nice grab. It's kind of sometimes it's kind of obvious. Like when you see somebody just walking, you you
Yeah.
kind of know that it's the grab is coming, but it's not always easy.
Yeah. And plus, if someone's walking forward, they could have some other thing in mind, too. But yeah, very often it is a grab because people get fixated on it, and I sometimes have that happen too. I'm like, I want to grab him, so I just move forward. And sometimes it works actually because maybe you're dominating the fight or just something's going your way and your opponent's afraid, and
Yeah.
so you're able to land a grab if they do a panic cut or something.
Oh, nice one. Landed on the arm there. You don't see Alex doing that move very often, but it's pretty good.
Hmm. Nice side step.
Oh, it was a good intention there, but V read it well. 4-2.
Double.
Double.
Yeah, those blade beats
I
can be
know.
pretty brutal. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Cortada. Cherno might stop V's good start here. Because V won the first 2 fights.
Yeah. V is getting a little desperate here, I think, trying to get these blade beats, but they're not. Well, that was good though. Kept up the pressure, manages to get the kill. But I feel like a lot of those cuts just aren't doing much for V. They're just giving Cherno opportunities. So
Again, the
nice.
same attack, the same punish.
Yeah.
And V's coming back.
Nice.
Oh, try to grab there.
Yeah.
Not work.
Yeah, the grab doesn't have very good tracking oftentimes, so you can sidestep it.
Oh,
It-
cut.
Nice. It's not a reliable way to stop grabs, though. Sidestepping. Sometimes if you're too close, you'll just get grabbed out of it. And you're not backdashing, so you get hit. Stabs there, nice to the throat.
I have to say I like the way V pressures with steps. Like he attacks and then moves a little bit and then attacks again. So he's not like just going full on attacks when he wants. Although sometimes against Marie that could work. You know, just going berserk.
Yeah. It's very different from how Piper plays. Hit to the head there, and still disputed fight, I would say. Never know now. Cherno doesn't want to make a mistake here, wants to make sure this flag is clean. Blade beats, going for a grab punch there. It's becoming a brawl. Cut to, wow, it's a double.
Oh, it's a double. Crazy flag.
It's like they forgot they have swords for just a moment there and decided to just go punching each other. But anything goes. Stab to the body, and Cherno takes it.
7-5, great fight. Cherno gets some points back. Although V lost, still scored 5
Yeah.
in a fight that did not look good. And he's still in contention for the top spots, at least for now.
Yeah. Venator against me now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get right into it.
Good luck.
Yeah. Likewise. Launches herself at the moment. Opponent. Honestly, any grab can be sidestepped, though. So it's worth keeping that in mind. Marie's does look a little exaggerated, but you can do that to a lot of characters. Alex is bad with that too sometimes, because the nature of the character is such that it's easy to kind of sidestep him if he oversteps. It's a big if, though.
Nice.
Thanks. Nice. Yeah, I went low there, actually. Didn't show up, but I was just starting it. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't sidestep there. You got my leg.
Nice, GG.
GG. That was good. Good
Right.
comeback.
Yeah.
Just wasn't quite enough. Okay, V against Turk. A lot of Alex versus Marie since there's a lot of Maries. I assume we're gonna see that again, but Turk can switch it up sometimes. And then Vendor's gonna be fighting Mike after this.
V is gonna fight another Marie.
Yeah.
I think this is the third Marie in a row. Already knows the matchup. Yeah, and Mike is next.
Alright, V on the left, Turk on the right. Thought I was gonna do a 7-1, Turk says. Yeah, I'm not quite that good. Venator's a really good Yawn player. And I think he cursed you a little bit. He was like, maybe a comeback. That's funny. Alright. Stabbing low. Nice from Turk. Yeah, Turk seems to have a plan for V's Alex, so we'll see if V can adapt.
Yeah, I'm sure he watched the fights as well.
A lot of preemptive stabs aimed at Alex's body. There, it actually gives V an opportunity to hit the head. I like the idea, though, constantly testing the guard. Not closing in too much. Pays off.
Nice. Yeah, British Turk needs some points here, and especially against V. V's doing well in the rankings. It's top 3 at the moment.
Yep. Good use of that
Nice
stab.
again. Yeah, I was actually expecting it.
Yeah.
It's fast. It's kind of hard to counter. And Alex is not moving very fast forward, so
Oh, good try.
last time. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought that move was gonna connect, but just was a little bit too slow. Maybe a bit offline too. Turk looking to win this, and actually, this would be very good for him to get somebody to get V to lose by such a margin as far as getting ranking points and stuff. And we're seeing a lot of these this tournament, actually, these 7-1, 7-2s, so... Nice. Cancelled it, I think, too, as it hit, which was smart. Uh, 7-1.
Yeah, looks like V has found a worthy opponent. And Turk knew exactly how to exploit Alex's weaknesses.
Okay, Mike is here. Mike is on the left.
Yeah.
We're doing great for time, by the way.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
barely been an hour in a little bit. And I think 8 is really the ideal number for a round robin. Obviously 6 is fast. Like you're done it before you know it, but there's less fighting going on, so I think 8 still strikes that good balance. And you could theoretically do a round robin with more people. It's just you'd have to adjust the flags or do something to ensure it doesn't last too long. So 8 is like that happy medium, certainly for this game. And that's why Tao does the Swiss mode when he has like 10 or whatever it is. I think it's 9 or 10. Anyway. Venator, some good moves here. Going with Alex, clearly a very deliberate pick, knowing that Mike is going to use Marina. Alex can definitely be a good counter. Grab attempt actually there. Venator's trying every kit in his toolbox to counter Marina, as he should. Sidestep, aiming at the head. Yeah. And not only is Alex good at opening you up, he's also good not just at the parry riposte game, but at the single tempo game. So he can throw some cuts out there with the intention of striking you and defeating your attack at the same time. And for a lot of characters, that's just really tough to deal with. And it's so far very textbook Alex from Venator. Oh, some Alex's guard holds there, I guess. That happens sometimes. Of course, Venator's attacks weren't landing either, so, you know. But that does help. Marina has a lot of these forward cuts, but they're aimed at the head, so Alex can block them. You really need to go low. Venator takes it. Flawless victory. Yeah, when things get chaotic, I mean, Alex does well in that to begin with, but Marina, in general, just struggles. Info against Oak. Then I get to fight Cherno.
Yeah, this is an important fight for both Info and Oak.
Mm-hmm.
Because a win here could get them a little bit closer to the top 3 spots.
Yep. Okay, Info on the left, Oak on the right. Yeah, Venator is not pulling any punches there. You can't really afford to do that against Marina. Yeah, info on the left, Oak on the right. Let me just double check. Maybe Oak's not here. Yeah. Okay. I thought I accepted him. That's okay. He's here now. Yeah, he knows the side he's on. Yeah, and I think a lot of people used to think that Marie at least has some chances against Laszlo. And strictly speaking, Info could still pull off some kind of upset and win, don't get me wrong. But I think now that Laszlo's moveset has been explored, we've found some moves that Laszlo can use readily to stop Marie. So it's not so easy to just stab him in the body. I like what Info's doing though.
Oh, beats the blade there, but doesn't capitalize.
Yeah. Very Blazovsky type gameplay here, which is a compliment. Not quite a kill, but I like seeing it. Ooh, I think the hand protection saved Info there, but yeah, the guard's battered down. Stamina's just not there after all that dashing. That's kind of the disadvantage of playing so actively with Marie, is that stamina actually can become a factor. But Buzz was so good at managing his stamina despite that. You never saw him get tired. Certainly not from just moving around. Probably from being hit. It's happened before, but
Yeah, Oak is being careful here. Info's moving back and forth and probably wants to do some dashes, so that's why Oak is being careful.
mm-hmm.
Got the second flag though. Oh, got him there on the
Nice.
body.
Yeah, Cherno says he's trying Marie out and just to test connection. So, fair enough. I commend you for taking such a risk, especially with ranking points on the line.
Oh,
Nice.
Oak gets caught there.
Ooh. I will say though, Cherno, you're very good at picking up random characters and doing well, so... Like, I've seen you do well with Zara, you've done well with Isabella. Maybe you've got some things to work on with Isabella, but, like, your fundamentals are there. Your yawn is obviously stellar, so... Definitely got the makings of a good player, from what I'm seeing, even from Marie. Although Marie is just... It's tougher to win with her, so... And yeah, we can't forget you've used Sam as well, so that's another character you're good with.
Oak is not engaging much, and the Info feels comfortable in just going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But when it gets close, Laszlo has a very clear advantage.
Cortada attempt, but it was beat down, but it still kind of hit. Grab, yeah, that would...
There's Info 101 there, Info special.
Yeah. I kind of said it before it happened, because I knew, like, I just know Info so well, like, she's gonna do it in a situation like that.
Nice side step. 4-4.
That's actually a common trait of a lot of Marie players. They throw in grabs when you least expect it. And it works. Especially if your plan is just to long guard and thrust. That leaves you pretty vulnerable to being grabbed. It's kind of the secret that they have. You're overcommitting, so you're easy to grab.
Oh, a punch there. Don't know if it was intended, but got punished for it there. Back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, good try there. A bit of an overcommitment there. That hand protection sometimes saving Marie a little bit there, but it doesn't stay there forever. Ooh, a lot of dashing. Looks very familiar if this Dan spoke.
Oh, Info couldn't capitalize there on the follow-up.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go, 7-4. Good fight. Info had some very good moments, but just Oko played it very carefully.
All right, Chernobyl. I'm fighting Chernobyl, and then I have to actually fight Mike right after that, so no breaks for me.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun fight. We've seen Cherno doing very good um, in the previous fight against V. Obviously, this is going to be a completely different fight, but at least Cherno got his rhythm and his morale back, which means that we can expect from a good performance from him, win or lose.
Okay, I'm on the left. Yep. And I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I could use Marina, but I think that carries some risk just because I don't know her as well. So,
Cherno being careful here. He's very aware of the danger that that the Bara possesses. Double lunge, beats the blade, and Subu gets the first kill. Again, a nice chop. Right on the head. Oh, tried the side step. It was actually good intention there for Subu. Just needed to do it a little bit later. Uh, Barabash does have some very good long guard options. And that side step is actually one of them. Tried it again. Here we go. One thing that Subu does really well, and it kind of throws people off, is that even when he's hurt or when he's about to drop his sword, he's still attacking. Oh, that was a beautiful sidestep and a follow-up. 3-2. Perfectly played there from Cherno. He's still attacking, so sometimes he can steal a double or even kill you. And again, the same sidestep, but this time Subu dodges it and goes for a sidestep of his own. 3-3. Good start here for both of them. Subu is treating this fight very seriously. Gets caught there. Goes in for the up. 5-4. Oh, and again the chop, and I think Cherno was trying to do something. He got caught by it. 6-4. Again gets blade beaten. And Subu now taking control of the fight. Needs only one more to secure the win here. Tries to go for a dash there, dash grab, I think. 7-4. Tough start, but Subu imposed his rhythm and wins the fight.
yeah, that was good effort, Cherno. That was 7-4, yes. Okay, Mike now.
Mike has been pretty aggressive today with his approach, and he needs to be very careful here because that will backfire very badly. Subu knows how to play against Marina really well.
All right, there's Mike.
Yep. 4 rounds are over, by the way, so we're halfway here. While Subu and Mike are preparing, I'm just gonna tell you how the rankings look right now. So Subu's first place with 28 points. I am second with 26. Oak completes the podium with 23. Not far behind is Violet with 20 after some good performances. Perk with a little bit of a comeback, 17 points, same as Info. And Cherno and Mike just a few flags behind with 15 and 14. So still up to grabs here for the top spots. Mike actually starts the... Oh, a push there, but this time it landed. 1-1. I was about to say that Mike started with the first kill. Again, another good push. Mike puts himself in this situation. I mean, he probably wants to push himself. Oh, grab there and into a side step and catches Mike. And, perfect cut to the face there. That looked great. 3-1. Perfect side step. 4-1. Some face there from Subu. Feeling very confident, as you can see. I have to say his Bada has been absolutely exceptional recently. I have to say that he's probably at a better level overall with Bada than he used to be with Alex. A new puzzle to solve. 6-1. Perfect. Nice. Feint into the side step. 7-1. Mike stood no chance here in this one. And Subu passes these 2 exams that he had back to back. And he's going to get a little bit of a breathing space. Because the next fight is going to be between Oak and V. And Oak and V are actually very close to each other in the rankings. Oak is number 3, V is number 4. And who knows, maybe this fight could possibly determine who gets the one of the top 3 spots. As you know, this is a major tournament, so some good points are on the line for the top 3 spots competitors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good game, Mike. Bit of
Yeah,
a
Mike
Hail
still has
Mary with that stab at the end, but if it's red, you can just dodge it. So it was a good try, though. I like that you tried to mix it up there at the end and catch me off guard.
Mike still has 2 fights left. And maybe he's a little bit far behind in points, but at least he could get a better position in the rankings if he wins the next 2. So that's always also a motivation.
Mm-hmm. Saber fight
Yeah,
here.
and
Exciting. I love this matchup too, actually.
yeah, we're getting the fight that we wanted here. It's gonna be interesting.
All right, I'll be right back.
Sure. Oak on the left, V on the right. Oak is testing V's guard, then reactions end goes in with a nice counter to the head. 1-0 for Oak. Goes low and then follows up with a nice cut. 2-0 now for Oak. Side step, tries to go low again. Oh, and it gets countered there instantly. V gets his first kill here. And the nice retreat there kind of baited Oak into landing something. Oh, and another double. Oh, perfect counter there. I noticed that V likes to use that forward B attack from Alex, which I always thought it's a little bit of an underrated attack, but there aren't too many situations where that attack presents himself. That opportunity to land, it presents itself. 3-3. Oh, out of range there for Oak a little bit. V again takes the lead. 4-3. Oh, goes low, perfectly timed. 4-4. Tries to go low again. And V is in advantage again for the third time in this fight. It's going to be a close fight. But I can already see that Oak respects V here. Respects his skill. And it would be a massive victory for V. Oh, tried to go with low high there, but Oak punished it instantly. 5-5. Oh, perfect. Low high there from Oak, but with the side step. And Oak takes the lead after some time here in this fight. And he's one flag away from winning this. Goes low again. V goes for a jump. Oak blocks it. Oak with the side step. Punch. Laszlo is dazed there for a little bit, but when you get close like that to Laszlo, it's not going to end well. Congratulations. A great fight. Congratulations to V again. Some a good performance. And I'm next, looks like, against Info.
All right, what was the score?
7-5 for Oak.
All right. Nice, and Info's already joining.
Yep.
Keyboard for Info, of course. Venator on the left. And we got a rapier duel after this between Cherno and Turk. It seems they've agreed to that, so that will be interesting. Next fights are hell. Yeah, I get it, Info. Had to happen at some point, though. Sometimes it's better to get the hard fights out of the way. Like, I was kind of happy, actually, that I was able to get my fight with Oak out of the way. The mind games. But at some point, yeah, considering Marie regardless. Doesn't like the Isabella pick and goes to Marta. Alright. Yeah, Venator's got a clear plan, though. I think. Alright, you gotta select at some point. Yeah. Yeah, they've locked in their picks there.
To me, these are funny. Actually, these.
Yeah, yeah, they are. It, it's really more mind games than anything. Yeah, I think Venator was thinking Laszlo like from the get-go. So it's really not a secret that he has a plan to stop Rapier with Laszlo.
Yeah, but I was also thinking that she might go Calc, because
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her using Calc.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Venator with an early flag. Long guard just goes point blank, and that's a good way to use many stabs actually, not just this one, but stuff like the Quart screw or any stab like that. Get it point blank, and it's very tough for the neutral guard sometimes to block it. You don't want to overdo it sometimes though, because that might make it impossible to get the kill shot. But with someone like Laszlo, he's always got a follow-up cut right after the stab ready to go, so it can be good sometimes to seek out the stun from the graze just to ensure that you get a hit in. And then there you can see if Laszlo gets hit with the point, it can just kill straight up. That's true for Maria as well if it's a perfect hit, to be fair, but it's definitely a pretty good stab considering the fact that Laszlo is more known for cutting. Ooh, a grab was a decent
I
idea,
was
but yeah.
expecting it. That grab,
Yeah,
that infamous grab.
I think you were just in active phase, so it wasn't gonna connect. And Venator takes
GG.
it. Surgical. 7-1 was it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Turk is already joining. Make sure you get keyboard. Chernobyl will be fighting Turk. Yeah, you guys can basically just click any link. I'm just making sure I ping everybody just in case. The links don't die very often. I remember they used to die like every match almost back in the day. It was kind of annoying. Okay, Chernobyl's here. You'll take the left side, and Turk will be on the right.
What fight is this?
Uh,
Cherno with
Cherno against
Turk?
Turk, yeah. Yeah, Turk's doing well so far. This one's a bit of a brawl, though. Anybody's game. That's another one for Turk. The Marie experience, I think, really helping him here. Although Cherno can play a pretty good Marie, from what we've seen. Oh my goodness, just so many attacks. Nice stab there. Hoping for a comeback there. Cherno Turk has just been on fire this fight. That's it. 7-2. Vegans Venator.
Oh, I'm actually quite excited for this fight because I think V's gonna be a really good opponent. I'm still considering my options here
Mm-hmm.
in terms of character selected. After that, Info versus Subu. If you before you start, if you don't mind, with 2 rounds to go, I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell people the rankings.
Sure.
Subu is number 1 still with uh, all his matches were wins, 35 points. I am behind at 33, Oak with 30. And then we have V with 25 and Turk with 24, so not far off. Then we have Info, Cherno, and Mike with 18, 17, and 15. So I am on the left. All right, let's play this. So it's still somebody has to stop Subu.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to stop him. That's what I need.
Venator on fire so far. 4 flags. V really needs to change something. Venator's just picking this Alex apart. Corkscrew. Nice. Nice. One more for Venator needed. Okay, there's a kill there for V. Alex actually can do pretty decent in this matchup if he can avoid getting picked apart with those stabs. You gotta be super aware of stuff like the corkscrew and have counters set up though. There it is, stab
GG.
down low, or it's usually down low. It curved upward this time. Nicely done from Venator. 7-2. Very common score actually this tournament. So for those people who aren't in first place, you never know what can happen. So keep fighting for those top spots, and ranking points are always on the line. Info against me now.
Yeah, we need somebody to stop Subu, guys. Who's your next opponent?
Info.
Info. Let's go, Info.
And then V will
Don't
be
pick
the
Marie,
final.
Info. And then and V. Yeah, it's gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. And your last fight is against Turk, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just make sure you have just keyboard info, because I know that can be a problem. Alright, go ahead. You're on the left. Okay, good luck. Make no mistake, this is a fight to take seriously here. Don't let info tell you otherwise. That's a trick.
Oh, the chop missed. It happens sometimes. Nice. Sorry. Again, a sidestep there for Subu, and he does that quite often. Like he throws an attack and then he throws the same attack immediately after when you're thinking that he's gonna change. Breaking the rhythm. Oh, double lunge works again here. Oh, nice one to the body. Info is a little bit more accurate here with her attacks. Oh, again low. Survives the attack there. Sidestep again. Needs to be careful with that.
I thought a grab was coming.
Oh. Oh, tried to counter there with the cut there, but Marie's needle is not gonna do anything there. 5-3. Still a solid performance there. Still from Marie. I think one of Marie's problems is that she never really knows if she gets the kill or not in almost any situation. This is precisely what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like there, I know
um,
if I hit the head, like it's like Murray's dead. There's no
yeah,
questions asked. Even if I hit Gideon's head, to be honest, like
yeah,
that's a pretty surefire way to kill him.
yeah. She doesn't really have because of her accuracy issues. Like sometimes she hits, sometimes she doesn't, sometimes she hits up close, sometimes she doesn't, and you never really know if you're gonna get the kill or not. And I think that's a little bit problematic. But that's not necessarily what happened here. Subu just knew the matchup really well, adjusted, and scored a decisive win. Mike versus Cherno is next.
And then
Then we're
Turk,
gonna see British Turk.
yeah,
Yeah,
fighting Oak.
Turk versus Oak. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be an interesting fight.
Yeah, and then he's gonna fight you. He's gotta run the gauntlet this time. Sometimes happens in these round robins.
Yeah, the British Turk is actually not that far behind. If I'm, yeah, yeah, he's at 24. So with a good performance against Oak, and with a little bit of luck, he might actually get into the get the third place.
Okay, Mike on the left, Chernobyl on the right.
Oh, a shield battle.
Yeah, different characters too, which I like. I mean, obviously Marina Mirror can be cool too, but I like seeing Connor fighting with Marina with their respective disadvantages and advantages. A little bit more interesting, I think. Push, yeah. Well, I mean, if it becomes a push battle, maybe not so much, but
The thing is, there aren't too many things that you can reliably do.
mm-hmm.
I mean, that was one of them. Obviously, I mean, you can just kind of throw an attack, but it's kind of the nature of the matchup.
Yeah. I think Connor actually blocks that thrust. Believe it or not, Marina struggles to block that one. It's like it's designed to hit Marina, but it's not designed to hit Connor, which is interesting. Yeah, Connor blocks it pretty well. He's got some fast snap cuts to beat it down as well, but what Marina does have is she has really fast cuts, so I think she can mix it up close. Connor has some nice stabs, but I think his cutting game's a little bit slower, save for a few moves. Nice trick shot.
Oh, nice.
Not a commonly seen move, but it's a classic like sword and shield or sword and buckler move. You'll see a lot of reenactors do that too, not just T-Mouse. They do what's called a wrap shot as well, where they just come around and strike you on the head.
Yeah, that looked 3-2.
Yeah.
Mike is actually in direct competition here with Cherno to avoid the last position, at least for now.
Stab to the face. This
Oh,
time it
nice
works.
dash.
I think Cherno was doing something, so it was the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, Cherno, anyway, he went full experimental for this tourney, and I think this is the first time he competes on your host. I'm not sure. I think
Uh,
he said something about
he doesn't
that.
compete often, but he's done it before. It didn't go super well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's done it before. Even fight, actually, I have to say.
Yeah.
There's this. Okay, so it looks like if Marina gets an angle with it, it still lands. Particularly the right side of Connor. Love that Highlander war cry.
Oh, nice push. And Mike with the different type of performance here. A little bit more composed, moving back and forth, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. In the previous attacks, he was a little bit too aggressive, too predictable,
Nice.
and got caught many times. But this time, a different performance.
Oh, perfect single tempo. Anybody's game now. Ooh. A feigned, like, push attempt, I would say, from Cherno. Some taunting. Oh, that was a little high risk there.
Oh, and it ends in Cherno's win. Mike has been doing well the entire fight, but unfortunately, it was not his. It's not his day. It was very close to his second win.
Okay, Turk against Oak now.
Yep. And this fight will conclude round 6. And after that, we're getting into the last round where all the placements will be decided. The only player that can stop Subu from winning the event is V.
Alright. Marie versus Laszlo once more. Good stab.
1-0 here.
Yeah, Turk appears to have a move in mind. I mean, that's pretty self-evident. And it's working well. That's actually a good idea from him. Attacking the spot that's least defended. So if Laszlo does anything, he's potentially being hit.
Double.
Yeah, Turk's doing great with that so far. Gotta be careful with that long guard, but he's managing to beat Oak to the punch a lot of these times.
He's throwing that stab really well. I know from yesterday he was throwing that stab, and he caught me a couple of times with it. It was hard to close distance.
Yeah, Oak's gonna want to find some way to claim space back, but so far it's not quite working out. No follow-up, though.
A lot of stabs there thrown by British Turk,
Yeah.
putting pressure.
Although Oak has drawn blood with that initial beat, the sting... Oh, stabbed to the body. The sting of that blow was taken out by the sword, but it was a hit. Just not good enough, though. Turk being very precise. Double. Yeah, Turk's definitely found
Another double.
something.
And again,
Disgusting character, Laszlo. How so?
who said that?
Bet on Basil.
Oh, Oak with a different strategy here goes for the side step.
Stab from Oak.
Nice thrust.
Exchanges to the armpit, though. Yeah, Turk needs one more. He's doing fantastic with... It's really distance management, Cherno, is what I would say. I mean, yes, he's using a nice move that works, but if he wasn't managing the distance, Oak would still walk all over him. This is how you want to use a rapier. You want to use all of the reach you have. Another kill for Oak. Another one. Yeah, Turk can't get complacent here. This is where Oak gets the most dangerous, I dare say. Another one. Yeah, Oak's adapting to this game plan. It was looking so good for Turk, but now it's anybody's game. They're literally even. For the first time in this fight, Oak has evened it out.
That was a good start for Turk, but
That could have been it. They both don't want to make a mistake. Step back Y, there you go. Tried and tested. Nice, Oak. But also great job, Turk. That was a fantastic performance from both of you. Okay, Turk, you're still up against Venator, who will take the left side this time, and you will be on the right.
yeah, and with that, actually, Oak, who was in a pretty tough position at one point, he secured his almost secured actually his third place,
Yeah,
which
still has to
obviously
prove
being
it.
a North American host will give him a boost. I think I'm left.
Yes, exactly. Turk will be on the
Yeah.
right. Oh, going back to Jan. I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, I noticed Turk managed to do some things against Laszlo there, and I'm not in the mood for that.
Yeah. Yeah, see, if that was Laszlo, that might have been it. Jan's got a little bit of hand protection there. He guards that section of his body a little bit better, too, just in general. So, and it's also good that Venator isn't taking chances because he wants to win this. If he wants any chance of winning the whole thing, which could still happen if I were to lose, he's got to win it to have the best chance.
Yeah.
But if he does win, second place is definitely secured, whatever happens. So, and on a North American host, that's also on Venator's part really impressive. And I really like that we're seeing that, regardless of the host that we're playing on, it's often the same people reaching the top
Yeah,
spots.
I was about to say that, like, I'm pretty sure the rankings are gonna look a little bit. I mean, at the top, people are gonna have a lot of points, but it's literally the same people just getting the top spots. Like, there's nothing you can do
Hmm.
about it. Mm. Yeah, as you said, regardless of host.
Yeah, good thrust from Turk. Stabbing low, there's a thrust to the, well, thrust, quote unquote. It's technically a cut, but whatever. Shoves the edge across the face. That would really hurt, and Venator takes it 7-2.
GG. Putting some pressure here on Subu.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cherno against Oak now. Turk's like, why didn't you throw the fight?
Mm.
That's funny.
Yeah. So Oak is at 37 and Cherno is at 24. So Cherno is hoping for a higher placement. British Turk at 32.
Okay, Chernobyl on the left, Oak on the right.
Yeah. So it is confirmed that Oak has secured a top 3 spot. So congratulations. That win against the British Turk was clutch. And
Huh.
who's fighting here? Cherno and
Oak.
Oak went.
I think Oak's having a problem.
Oh, I see.
Super lag spikes, yeah. Yeah, okay. Maybe try reconnecting? Yeah, your ping was 286, Oak. That's high even considering where you're from. I'd expect like 180, maybe 200. That type of range, so. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully you can just take the right side. If not, we can just switch sides. Same thing. Yeah, same problem, I think. Could we do Steam? Yeah, we could try it.
In the meantime, I'm gonna
Right,
post my
yeah.
announcement for tomorrow, and I'm gonna take this opportunity since people are watching. So we're gonna do a regular tournament tomorrow. I mean, with speed and all that, but it's a regular tournament. And if we finish fast in about 3 hours or so, I'm gonna throw another shorter one after with the wooden sticks. That's always fun and it goes fast.
Nice.
So yeah, hopefully you're gonna enjoy them. They're gonna be considered medium tournament, so points to be obtained as well.
Okay, looks like it's working for Oak. Sometimes Parsec is weird that way. It's just the connection craps out for one reason or another, but Steam servers work better. At least for Oak, it works better. Journo's still on Parsec. Might have to restart the game after this, but it's okay. Nice lunge from Oak, securing that first kill. And this is his worst matchup against a competent Yon too, not just anybody playing Yon. Cherno is putting all of the effort that he can into this fight. Going low, thrusts. Both of them testing each other's guard. There's the corkscrew, point blank. Dashing in for the stab. That's actually a good move against Laszlo. Don't think Oak was expecting it, but he was able to get a hit to the head. Cherno getting tired. Just a little bit there. Another hit for Chernobyl. Oak is a marauder. Yeah, absolute demon with Laszlo. Definitely seen him win this matchup before, despite the fact that it's not the best for Laszlo. Work attempt there, doesn't land. The chop follow-up is punished instantly, and that's what Oak is best at. Back and forth. Thrust from Oak, and that back Y nearly takes the hand straight off, just like earlier. The stab down low twice, though. That's a really fast attack. Three-piece, that's a very good idea in this matchup, actually, if you want to mix it up. I've made that work before. Oak is aware of it, though, and so it doesn't work this time, but if you use it to break up the tempo, or to just apply tons of pressure, you never know. That, especially that B cut, or that third unexpected cut to the head, can yield some results. The wraparound down forward Y. Another good move. Maybe a bit tougher to use on Laszlo than say Isabella, but it's again a tempo switch. You can use it off of a parry or to threaten the head. Yon just has so many tools, and there he got tired. corkscrew. That was actually 2 hits, but no kill. Belly lunge. And yeah, just that's what I mean by tempo switch. Oak thought it was his turn to move in, but there were 2 cuts aimed at him immediately. Because that delay, that's, wow, that was a beautiful dodge, but he got punched afterwards. Excellent try by Chernobyl. That would have been amazing if he got the kill off of that. And there it is, again, the tempo switch. Oak thought it was his turn, and understandably so, but those cuts that were a little bit delayed were able to tag him. So nicely done from Chernobyl, proving that he is still a Saber master, if there was any doubt about that, if you ask me. Uh, his
Seven,
performances with,
two, five.
yeah, 7 to 5. I was just gonna say his performances with Jan have just been very consistent, and yeah, he can beat the best any day on a good day. We're gonna fight V now. This is a very important fight. Don't necessarily have to win, although obviously I'm gonna be shooting for a win.
Yeah, this is a very important match. Subu here needs to win, and he is obviously the favorite, but there's always a little bit of a pressure, and you need to know when you know that you need to win. Actually, Subu doesn't need to win here. He needs to score 6 flags to guarantee his win. If V manages to win at least 2 points difference, then the title will be sent to Europe. So obviously I'm supporting V here, but I'm going to be professional about it. Did you change the names, by the way?
I believe so.
Mm, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, YouTube might just be a little delayed.
possibly. Yeah. Anyway, Subu is on the left and V is on the right.
Oh, I didn't. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh,
Yeah,
nice
you guys
trick
know.
shot right on the head. Yeah. V is actually a lot more aggressive than he was in the previous fights. He probably wants to make an impression here against the favorite. Oh, oh, and Subu went low, but V managed to uh, get him with a cut to the head there. Oh, tried to grab him there and then continue with a flurry of cuts and managed to land it 2-1. Rabbits in there. Subu with the sidestep feint. Push, gets hit, and it's a double. And that's something that I said earlier about Subu. That when he's hurt and you get close to him, you'll most likely get a double. 2-2. V's putting up a good fight so far. Perfect. Forward cut and then a follow-up there for Subu. 3-2. He's playing this the right way. He's not overcommitting. He's trying to find some openings. Oh, and you tried to dash there, I think, and you got caught. 4-2. Another punch there from V, but does not follow up. Push attempt. Subu moving side to side, attacking really fast. Goes low. V blocks it. Oh. some interactions there. Nobody got hit. Now they're both hit. I think V is insisting a little bit too much with these low cuts and he gets countered. Oh, but he finds the counter now. 4-3. Closer fight than we expected. Oh, goes for the feint. And Subu needs only one more flag to win this tournament. Oh, lands a hit there. You will have to make your combat and a cut to the head there, and Subu gets the 6 flags, which guarantees winning the tournament. So now he can be a little bit more relaxed for the last one. I would say deservedly so. Oh, and goes for the grab and ends this in style. 7-3. Subu is the winner of the tournament. Dominant performances overall. And V also with some really good performances, I have to say, throughout. Win or lose. Congratulations. Everybody played great today. It was a nice event.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was action-packed. It was more disputed than the score says. I had to definitely be locked in there.
Yeah. When I fought you, I kind of I kind of thought like this is the final, even though it's round 3. Like this is probably the final, and
Mm.
it was. It was the final.
Mike against Info. Info
Oh, there's
not
one more
liking
fight.
this
Sorry.
matchup. Yeah. Yeah, we're not quite done yet. I thought it was done too, to be honest, briefly, but no.
Yeah, it was kind of that last match vibe.
Yeah, it really felt that way with how much effort V was putting into it. So, really
Hmm.
appreciate that. Okay, Mike on the left, Info on the right, and this will conclude the tournament. 0% win rate for Marie against Marta. Oh, sorry, not Marta, Marina, believe it or not. That's what Cherno is saying. So that gives you a bit of perspective because Marie has beaten Barabash before. She's definitely beaten Isabella, I would think. At one point, I think somebody said 7%. So that laugh, I love that laugh.
Yeah.
She, the voice actress did great with that. Not a
Got
lot
the
of
leg
lines
there.
from Marie, of course. Hopefully that changes. Actually, same for many of the characters that we haven't seen in the story
Um,
yet.
info. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Info. Info looking to put a win for Marie on the map, so there is something to fight for there. Also, this is a fight to avoid last place. Is what
Yeah,
this is.
I just saw that as well. Oh,
Marie
dash.
Ooh, yeah.
Me too.
Marie versus Isabella is 226. Yeah, so like it's possible for Marie, but it doesn't happen often anymore. There was a time where I swear it could have been 50-50 if a Marie player was good, but that was years ago now. And I think the skill for the Marie players is there. It's just Marie isn't strong enough.
Well, we got British Turk on the fourth place using Marie only.
Yeah, triangle. That's yeah. I don't know if I would use that here. Just any committed thrust, it feels like, is a huge gamble against Marina. Don't want to give info tips just, for the sake of fairness, but
Mhm.
there might be some other stabs that might work better. I mean, info's finding some stuff, though. It is 4 to 4. I'd say that's pretty good for Marie so far, considering the odds. Who was info? Info might have been looking for a grab, but chickened out, which is understandable, actually. That would have probably resulted in a hit to the head. Going low again, and Mike doesn't appear to be ready for it. Yeah, Mike's turtling up a little now, which is often the right move when you're limping like this. Against Marie, it might not work so well, yeah. And Mike needs to find a way to challenge those cuts. Push, nice. Stats are about to change. Maybe. I hope so. But not to root against Mike, of course. It's just Marie needs a win, man.
Oh, nice. Nice push. And yeah, Info is about to get that win.
Oh,
That
cut to
grab.
the face.
Oh, what a nice cut to the face.
Info did it.
That's it. Yeah, great performance.
Yeah. I think Mike was just a little too passive in certain moments, so like stuff like those leg cuts were able to hit the leg and
It
stump
it, it,
block him.
it, it wasn't his day.
Yeah,
And that's kind of how it happens, when you're playing a round robin and then you lose one or two fights and then it just kind of goes downhill from there.
yeah,
It happens to the best of us.
absolutely, yeah. All right, that concludes the tournament. Of course, I got the first place. Venator second. Congrats for that. And Oak got the third
Yeah.
place. Did fantastic this tournament. And yeah, shout out to Turk for getting the fourth place. And something interesting is Chernobyl was playing a lot of Marie, but he got fifth place. So still got a decent performance out of that, I would say. V did well too, below Chernobyl by 1 point. Info got the seventh place, and Mike got last place. Uh, Thanks to everyone for showing up. It was a nice round robin. It was over relatively quickly too, despite being a bigger round robin than
Mhm.
usual. Anything else to say?
No, it was a really fun event. Connection was good today.
Hmm.
Maybe I also got used to it a little bit more, but felt better today than usual.
That's good.
A lot of nice performances, a lot of nice comebacks. I'm happy with the second place, and to be completely honest with you, although I was rooting for V, I wouldn't have really wanted to win the tournament that way.
Mm,
Um, like I would have wanted to win it by defeating you in the fight.
yeah,
Not because I don't know you had a bad moment there and lost to somebody you should have won against. But I'm happy with the second place. That will give me a lot of points because it's North American host. So
hmm,
I'm happy with that.
yeah, yeah. And the competition's fierce. So honestly, I'm at the point where if I'm in the top three spots, I'm very happy. Like that's just a good performance because
Yeah.
there's so many good fighters. There's you, there's Oak, there's Eve, there's Chernobyl. He's quite the prospect lately, and so many others. Um, Tau as well. Can't forget Tau. Yeah, the
Yeah,
competition
it
is
kind of it
just
can go either way. Yeah, it can go
yeah.
either way, and actually a challenge for the new generation, even for Chernobyl, for Turk, and for all the other players that are coming from behind. Like this would motivate me knowing that there's like an established top five of people. That
Hmm.
if I beat these people or if I rank above them, then it's a sign that I'm progressing a lot. So maybe it's a challenge for you guys to fight the bosses. Remember the event,
Yeah.
right, with the bosses.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. History's been
Yeah.
made. Remember the day. Yeah, Info gave Marie a win against Marina. That's pretty huge. That's never happened before, I guess. So, awesome job to Info as well. And I won't keep you guys any longer. Thanks for coming out. And the community just wouldn't be what it is without all of us coming together and just having a good time, good vibes, not getting into needless fights for the most part. And even when we do have some sort of argument, we always come back in the middle and we're always good to each other in the end and not attacking each other personally. So keep it up, guys. Keep participating, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. See you next time. Tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.